On live, baby. Come on. All right. Ben, Ben.
Oh, my bad.
We are live, baby. Welcome to June's Monday.
Oh, shit, we is live. Wait a minute. No, I forgot it was 6 o'clock that fast, dog. I'm thinking we got time. My bad.
Oh, man. Welcome to June's Monday quarterback. Week 12. Week 12. Yeah,
Week
man.
12. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays.
Already.
Y'all had to see June on the holidays, man. June was man.
Oh man, but like I said, man, it's June's Monday quarterback on the SamzSportz network. We rocking and rolling, baby.
Let's do it.
Downfield and I don't want to imply that getting catches, but watch Trubisky's reaction. On the 13, Flacco, end zone bound. Not as there's no wide receivers on the field right now. And that means they're going to run it with Hill. This is where he can go. Stafford to the air, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Other at the bottom. This is Bobby Rainey on a screen. 4th and 10. Young from the shotgun. And 5-81. Kiwanuka wraps him up. Young escapes. Good on the play. And Vince Young will pick up the first down. Anybody ever questioned why Vince Young was chosen as the first pick? Romo has the right side, looking for help. He's in trouble. And still on his feet and fires it. What a catch. It's Whitten with the grab as Romo pulls some magic in the pocket. 12 yards.
All right. Once again, welcome to June's Monday quarterback. Week 12, episode 12, man. The season is going by fast, as you know it. You know what we do on June's Monday quarterback. We recap all the games from this past Sunday afternoon and evening. And we had a bunch of great games, man. A bunch of great games this past Sunday. You can see my man Den here. What's good?
Man. Monday quarterback, man. Where we starting from? Where you want to start at?
We gonna start. You know where we gonna start?
Mike White.
Here we go. Here he goes. Stacks in the house, y'all. If y'all didn't know, Stacks is here, y'all.
I was gonna introduce us. Stacks is look like he getting his hair done. Stacks is definitely in the building. But we're gonna get in a little bit of all that in a few minutes. So yeah, but we're gonna take it to Philly, man, real quick, man. Talk about
it was a hell of a game last night. 173 points combined. Yeah. I like it.
First quarter had 34 points combined. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The Philadelphia brought out the run attack last night. Not just the all black, but the run attack last night. You know, to lead to get this victory and put them at 10-1 for the season, man. Then, man, talk about it, man. What you like, what you didn't like.
I like the offense. Mm-hmm. Besides AJ Brown fumbling.
Yeah.
I like the offense. I felt as though they got too lazy on our bread and butter. That's that quarterback sneak. I felt as though there was in the beginning they got a little bit too lazy on it. You know, shout out to Green Bay for taking advantage of it though. What I don't like, we don't have a linebacker that can make a play in the backfield. And I'm going to keep saying that. They keep relying on this front five to do what they do, but we need a linebacker that can make a play in the backfield. Or we're going to keep getting rain on all year.
Yeah, you definitely going to need that. You're definitely going to need that.
Yo, you got the Unibet. Is that Unibet up there? Man, they got their own little section in the stadium, in the Eagle Stadium. Got a nice little bar and everything over there. Man. All they missing is some chairs. They ain't got no chairs in there. If they had some chairs, be the sexiest spot in the stadium.
Oh man, AB on the check-in. Are they behaving in the comments?
What Jeff said. Jeff said he don't agree. Okay, well, Jeff, tell me how you feel, Jeff. Jeff, you should come on here, Jeff. I mean, you are invited, Jeff. We do love you here, Jeff.
What you don't agree with, Jeff? Let us know what you
do. I do want to know what you don't agree with.
From what I've seen from this game, you know, you did mention the defense. You know, I know you could score, but you're gonna have to stop somebody in January, man. You're gonna have to stop somebody in January. So, yeah, you know, it's gonna be a time where somebody's gonna stop that offense, man, and you gotta make stops at the same time too. So, but Jalen Hurts, man, had a big night last night. From
boy, hit a record. Mike Vick real fast.
Yeah, hit a record last night for most rushing yard by a quarterback in Eagles history. And the Eagles known for having a lot of athletic quarterbacks. And for him to break that record last night, 17 carries, 157 yards last night to lead his team in rushing, says it all about this guy, man. He's definitely putting up an MVP year and to throw over for 100 yards and throw for 2 touchdowns. So Jalen Hurts definitely been playing well, man. Miles Sanders too also had a big game last night. He scored 3 times. He scored 2 times last night. 2 rushing touchdowns last night. And Kenneth Gainwell also joined the party, also rushing for the first touchdown in the game. So the DC sat back and let plays come to them.
Yeah, I know what he's saying. I guess he's trying to say that. Well, I know what he's saying. The defensive coordinator is not aggressive enough.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of a curse to be a defensive coordinator in Philly. After we had Buddy, then we had Jim Johnson. Yeah. So now all them guys did was blitz. So if you're a defensive coordinator, you come into Philly and you're not blitzing, you kind of looked at it a little weird because blitzing is what we live by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, even Jim Schwartz, he was blitzing for a little bit, but then he started playing that sticks defense on third down. We was getting killed.
So,
on the flip side,
talk about it.
It looked like Aaron Rodgers may be hurt, and shout out to B. Aaron Rodgers didn't look good anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Put the kid in, man.
Yo,
sit Aaron Rodgers out for the rest of the season. Put the kid in.
Yeah,
you need to see what you went ahead, what you moved up for to draft this kid.
Yo, he got in there and started slinging the ball for a little bit. I'm like, whoa.
And he looked comfortable. Like he didn't look like that scared guy that played against Kansas City last year.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He looked comfortable, and I was like, man, this dude, this is the love I've been looking for right here. Like this is
and it's crazy that it was like what they say it was like 20 years ago today, like 20 something years ago, where Aaron Rodgers on November 20th, Brett Favre and I think they was playing the Cowboys at that time in 2009. They was playing the Cowboys.
I remember that. Played against Romo.
Yeah, and actually that was when the throne was passed. So I don't know if that's what we saw last night, because Aaron Rodgers, I know he came in with a fractured thumb into this game.
Yeah,
and he got hit hard last night in the ribs. So I don't know if we're gonna see him in the next
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I didn't know what an oblique was until 12:30 yesterday when the quarterback from the Bears had an oblique injury.
Oh, was it Simeon?
Simeon, whatever.
Yeah, Simeon. Yeah. So
Simeon.
yeah. And then the back and forth, the miscommunication, man. With what's saying, I got Buddy on the IG, my man Bud on the IG. I got IG rolling. Check us out on Facebook, on YouTube, for a better view of the show. But he said, bring on the 49ers, please. Play your schedule, my guy. Don't worry about the 49ers yet.
Who asked for the 49ers? What team is Buddy?
He a Philly fan. He a Philly fan.
Come on, Bud. Come on, Bud. You ain't gotta worry about that.
Please play the games that's scheduled, Bud.
Let's play our games on our schedule. That's it. We like you though, Bud.
Yeah, but yeah, man, Jordan Love did not look bad last night, man. I feel like I really wanted to see him with one more possession, but the onside kick didn't go as planned, and let's see, man. Eagles have the Titans next week, right?
Yeah, we got the Titans.
Okay,
and I think Green Bay got the Bears.
Let me see. They do. They have the Bears next week. So it'll be a good game for Jordan Love to start. We can say that. That's all they keep talking about is Dallas and them. So that's why he says he want to see Dallas or the 49ers. I don't know. Is BJ here? BJ gotta explain this shit to me.
No. We're gonna keep that for fuck wrong with him.
BJ gonna kick us out of this chat. You already know. Early tonight.
He gotta explain this. How he let Sunshine bring the beat back on him, man, like yesterday, man. Oh man, 28-27.
I know I say this a lot, but ETN is so fast, bro. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh man. It was a weird start to this game. This game was on it had a delay in this game because of thunder and lightning, right? They started a little bit late, like at one. It's like it was a 25-minute delay actually on this game, so it didn't actually start on time. And again, Baltimore with a fourth quarter lead can't hold the lead again. They lost like 4 games this year.
They lost every game that they lost is because they had the lead.
Oh man, and
he said as soon as the Jags scored, I knew Doug was going for 2.
I should know that. Philly fans, y'all should know that. And he went for 2, and they executed the 2-point conversion, man. And I don't know, man. The Ravens, man, we could easily be sitting here, because they only have 4 losses, right? This year, right?
The Ravens? Yeah, they only got 4 losses. All four when they got double-digit lead.
Dominating them in those 4 game losses, and because easy sitting here saying they could be like 9-2 but 7-4, man, 7-4. That's so. The Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence had probably his biggest game in his career, man. 321 yards, 3 touchdowns. Led that game-winning drive. I think he connected with Marvin Jones in the back of the end zone for that touchdown, man. And that was all she wrote, man. Lamar Jackson at 254 yards passing, 89 yards on the ground. Rushing, did throw 1 touchdown pass, and to Josh Oliver. Defense, man, let him down. Can't agree with that. The defense let him down right there in the last drive.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. So
I definitely could agree with that, but I mean, you got to keep a lead. Like I think it goes for everybody. All your losses, you was up. So basically, you would be undefeated right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you could easily say that Ravens could be undefeated, man. Duval. I actually had a Jaguars covering in this game. I looked at that point spread. I'm like, something about this. It's certain games you look at when you betting, And you like, David Chag's gonna give him a game this week, man.
Yeah, that's your brain starting to talk to you. Like, wait a minute, this don't look right.
Nah, yup. And this was one of those games. Then to start, like I mentioned, to start this game, and they had with a delay due to weather, inclement weather. Whew. So yeah, Dalton was good. Was good. Before I go into the rest of the Sunday games, should we do the Sunday games or the Thanksgiving games? Well, nah.
It's up to you.
Let's do the
Thanksgiving.
Sunday. Let's do the Sunday games. Let's do the Sunday games. Let's do the Sunday games first. The rest of the schedule from Sunday. You had let's go left to right. We had the Miami Dolphins, beating up on the Houston Texans 30-15. Tua had another big day to lead his team to another victory. And now they headed on to a showdown next week against the 49ers. That should be a good one. Yo, a lot of Eagles fans on the IG, man. What was good?
Hey, baby, goddamn, baby, that's the best thing in the motherfucking league, baby.
Talk
my shit, what's up? You know what I mean?
Rule was good. A lot of Eagles fans in the IG checking in, man.
Hey, baby, best team in the fucking league. We 10-1, baby.
I'm looking for that game. Miami.
I'm waiting for Jeff to come on the show, man. I need Jeff on the show, man. We gotta talk some shit, Jeff. Where you at, Jeff?
Man, look at them putting the Eagles emojis up on the IG, man. Check us out on Facebook, man.
Eagles fly.
Oh man.
No, we gotta stop. Now listen, we stopped this big motherfucker this week, dog. We stopped this big motherfucker Derrick Henry this week, dog. I don't know. You might have a hard time having me on next Monday. You know, right? We stopped it. If we hold this big motherfucker 50 yards next week, dog, you might have a hard time having me on next Monday.
Well, they, the Bengals did kind of stop them yesterday, holding them to 38 yards, 17 carries on 38 yards, and the Bengals found a way to pull out this victory, 20-16, a rematch from the last year divisional. Was it division? Yeah, it was the divisional game last year, and they found a way to win this game, man, without Jamar Chase in the lineup. But Higgins been stepping up, man. It's like
that messed my fantasy up too. Jamar Chase.
It's like they got two. It's like they got two number one receivers out there, man. Jamar Chase not there, The other guy step up, man. So what's the name? June, real quick. On this IG question, real quick. Would you say Jalen Hurts is the front runner for MVP?
Yeah,
that's my man Rule.
Absolutely. Best player on the best team. Yes.
Hey, can you tell Rule? I want Rule, make sure Rule hear this. Rule, MVPs don't win Super Bowls, Rule. Last person I think did it was Marshall Faulk, or it was Kurt Warner, one of the two. So MVPs don't win Super Bowls, Rule.
Hey, look, that's an end of the season award now, though.
Yeah, well, we on a new level.
A lot of people. Okay, Jeff saying Tua.
He's right. I'm on Tua. We ain't worried about no MVP. We want the goddamn trophy.
Tua is throwing up some game. I need to see Tua against that defense though next week. That 49ers defense.
Hey, Jeff, people don't be paying attention. I noticed that. I'll be like, man, you had that fucking MVP. Now if he get both, shit. They gotta pay him a lot of money in Philly. It's gonna be hard. Shit.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to. Definitely gonna have to. The Bengals next week play the Kansas City Chiefs. That's a rematch from the AFC Championship game last year.
Yeah,
and they playing at Cincinnati. So okay, that should be an interesting matchup, man. Like we mentioned, the Titans play the Eagles next week. Denver and the Panthers. Yeah.
They just need to trade Russell Wilson.
Can't trade him. They gave him all that money. Ain't nobody about to take that fucking Russell.
Richard. Hold on, bro. Oh, Richard Sherman said it the best.
Mm-hmm.
everybody was so quick to blame the coach for Seattle. And Richard Sherman says, y'all didn't see what we saw. The coach of Seattle was actually kind of coddling him. They surrounded him with a great defense, great running game, and receivers who can pretty much just take it to the house whenever they wanted to.
Yeah.
So he didn't have to do much. I didn't notice it until like you see it now, and it's just like, yo, he is really, really struggling.
Yo, did you see that one clip where the lineman yelled at him while they was about to come out there on offense, and he just yelled at him like it looked like he's the lineman. They after the game, post game, they asked him what he said to Russell right there. He said it was just frustration, and he was just frustrated with everything. So that's what he just said. Russell Wilson was just right there. And he just yelled at him. And it's just like, I think that's everybody's frustration in Denver as a fan, in that organization.
I know it's definitely everybody's frustration in the barbershop.
It's like, dude, like, when you gonna step up and make something happen?
How much of a fall off? Like, did he just trick all of us? Because you can't fall off that badly that fast.
I think he's just having a bad season. I'm glad he's having this bad season. I think he's just having a bad season.
Could we blame a little bit on the coaching too?
Yeah, I do agree with the coaching as well. Because coaches are supposed to put you in a better position. So like, even if he is falling off, you're supposed to find ways and plays for him to be all right, so it don't look as bad. Like, do a little bit more screens, try to get him a tight end dump, things like that. But, the offensive line isn't trash. So that's one thing I do got to say. Now, hopefully the addition next season of them having Patrick, what's the boy named Patrick?
Tim Patrick.
Yeah, Tim Patrick. Them having Tim Patrick maybe makes a big difference. But Jared Judy, that's another bust. It's another trash can right there.
He's injured.
And they're calling him a slot receiver at best.
He was in 2019 around the same time, people was telling me he was the best receiver in Alabama. They was like, he the best receiver to come out of Alabama.
Nah. See that wide receiver tree that come out there? Nah. Hell no. William Hathaway was good. Ty was good. Ty checking in. I see my boy Ock. Pittsburgh is on tonight. Let's see what they're going to do on the IG. The IG is on fire today. As we moving on to the next game, we got the Chicago Bears and the Jets. Stacks. Mike White. Mike effing White.
Mike White.
That's what they are saying. All right.
Listen,
Talk to them.
It's apparent that this team has always wanted him to be their quarterback. I've never seen a defense so fired up to play for somebody the way they're ready to play for. I've never seen our wide receivers so hyped up to play for somebody the way they're ready to play for him. You know what I'm saying? And when Elijah Moore caught his first touchdown, who was the first one down there? Mike White. I think Mike White actually ran down before he scored. Like, I've never seen, like, it's just that camaraderie. Everybody's like, yo, he's the first one in. He's the first one in practice, first one in film, last one out. He busts his ass. And it was just that, that second overall, or whatever it is, that second overall pick stigma that Zach Wilson had. They kind of had to push Zach Wilson forward. But like I said, as far as I can recollect, I remember Mike White having that hell of a game against Cincinnati, and then him getting hurt after throwing a dime to Elijah Moore. I don't remember him having another start, but apparently he did because they brought it up. But man, look, he looks like it. But I don't want to crown him yet.
Yeah, don't crown him. We got to see more games.
I want to see Minnesota. That's what I want to see. See how he goes against Minnesota. If he does that against Minnesota, I'm in.
Yeah. Couple of things. It's not, they galvanized around him, but it's the performance. It was the weather out there was crazy. It was raining all game. And for him,
I didn't know he had that strong of an arm. Yo, he put a ball through a safety's hands, and that Garrett Wilson caught.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wow. Like, he looks like the guy.
Yeah, he looked up to par. He definitely looked up to par. The team looked different, man. And you see Elijah Moore sighting. If y'all remember, Elijah Moore a couple of weeks ago was requesting for a trade.
Yeah.
Requesting for a trade. And you put his guy back there who he have success with. If anybody remember last year, Mike White, number one target was Elijah Moore. And it's crazy, man. And just the offense, man. Like, crazy stat that I seen earlier. Zach Wilson in the last 6 games has thrown 3 touchdowns. Passes. Mike White did it in 1 game yesterday.
He had more yards passing in 1/2 of football than Zach did all year. Let that.
Okay, I throw more stats at y'all. The number 1 first round pick, Garrett Wilson. He had 4 touchdowns this year. 2 of them are from Flacco, and the other 2 is from Mike White. None of those touchdowns are from Zach Wilson. Elijah Moore has 6 career. He scored his 6th career touchdown yesterday. None of those touchdowns. 1 of those touchdowns is from Zach Wilson. Guess where the rest of them are from?
Mike White.
Mike White. Crazy.
Yo, man, writing's on the wall. It's just, bro, Zach, you not it, bro. Like, you'll bust. I mean, I feel bad for the kid, but at the end of the day, he was never really supposed to go 2nd overall. And like, he wasn't.
Nah.
He wasn't. I mean, he played the COVID year at BYU, which was a shortened year, and like, I guess they drafted him because he had the look, but like, looks. This is football. This ain't. You know what I mean? This isn't a beauty pageant.
Yeah. So he showed up. Wait, Cheeseheads. I think that's Cheeseheads. Josh put up.
That's Cheese. What's up, Josh Bailey, baby?
For the state too. I don't know why he putting that up at the loss, but okay. He's still repping his Green Bay. He showed up versus Buffalo, though. Shaking my head. Okay, that's a shot.
Sorry, Ethan. Nah,
Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson.
Yeah, he's talking about Zach Wilson.
I thought that was a shot at Mike White because Mike White's worst game was against the Buffalo Bills last year. Just remember, when you get on tape, is a different thing. Yeah, we consistent. Okay, need to roll Jordan Love out there, Josh. I want to hear your thoughts about that. Need to roll him out there, man. We need to roll him out there. So, yeah, man. Next week you got Minnesota Stacks. They come to the stadium, or y'all go over there?
Oh, we go to Minnesota.
Okay, so it's gonna be interesting.
Right there.
It's gonna
be interesting. I need to win that.
And my man was a healthy and active. He got a healthy scratch yesterday, Zach Wilson. So you could that from right there.
There was a shot of him just in the rain, and you could just tell all over his face. Like,
yeah. I seen this shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do? You just chalk that pick and you go ahead and you like just try to trade him away?
Put him as you the backup. That's just what it is.
Nah, he can't be the backup. No.
He can't be a backup.
Why not?
Everybody ain't built to be a backup. Everybody ain't built to be a backup.
Yeah, ship his ass off.
I'm not saying that he's not a backup quarterback. I'm just saying he can't be the Jets backup.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah.
He got to prove. Well, the franchise got to prove. The organization got to prove that number 1, 2. They did right with that number 2 pick overall.
They did do right.
They got to roll them out there. They still got to roll them out there. They ain't do right.
No, that's it. I ain't rolling him out. I got a chance to have a season like the Bengals had last year. And you telling me I need to roll him out there because he was a number 2 pick?
Look, they have to, man.
So I gotta roll him out there and jeopardize the season that I'm having.
I'm not saying jeopardize.
I got a chance to win this division.
That he's right. That he was the right pick.
That's what done that though. they would have stuck with him. But I guess Joe Douglas is like, look, we have a chance. Like we're right in the thick of the playoff race. We have a chance.
Let's just make a chance right now, June. I can't sit there and jeopardize that, June.
I'm not saying this year, but it might not be this year. It's not automatic that we've seen this before with Mike White. You know, he had that big game against Cincinnati. Then I think they played that Thursday and he got injured after that first series. And you know, he never recovered from that. That was a thumb injury, I believe, right, Stacks?
Yeah, he threw a touchdown, but after his arm was coming down, it hit a helmet and broke his thumb.
Hit a helmet, yeah. So, like, we don't know if we're gonna see this again from Mike White. But if you continue to see this again from Mike White, then I don't know. And the key thing too that I didn't know, Mike White is a free agent after this year.
Yeah,
boy, look,
you gotta make a decision. If he keep rolling like
he gonna get paid.
He gonna get paid somewhere.
You gonna know he gonna get paid in New York.
You can't.
He gonna get paid in New York, yeah.
Yo, you can't have two quarterbacks in the quarterback room getting money.
He's gonna get paid.
Well, you're not really paying Zach Wilson that much. You're just paying him number 2 pick money,
and that's a lot of money.
No, that's like $9 million, Jim.
Wow. That's not that. Yo, look.
Not as crazy as you
number 2
think.
pick money in the second year. It's number 2 money in the second year. So like
this. So they have to make it. They have to make a move. Okay.
Yeah, you got to make a move. Like, look, it's not a lot that Zach can do to get his job back unless Mike White totally blows it.
I believe you, Jeff, on that one. If he would have said the right thing yesterday, he would have been starting that game. After that post game, he would have been starting that game yesterday against the Bears. But for you to say what you said last week and say, and you didn't take no accountability.
That's good. Thank you.
No accountability at all.
Next game. He making $8 million this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If they cut him, it's a $28 million cap hit.
Okay, he just won't have to sit on the bench.
I would trade his ass. I trade his ass. He making 8 this year. Next year he makes 9. The year after that he makes 11.
Bro, send him to Arizona. You can send him to New Orleans right now. Like, bro.
Yeah, New Orleans. As a matter of fact, New Orleans might be a good spot for him. Texas, he can sit back there. He can learn under Jameis. New Orleans.
Learn under Jameis. Where you gonna learn under Jameis? Stop.
I don't know. Don't give me the line. You know what? Send him to Tampa Bay. Where AB at? Send him to Tampa Bay. He like banging bombs, man.
Send him to Atlanta. Like, yo, there are a lot of teams that need a quarterback.
I don't know about Atlanta, man. You ain't about to fuck Atlanta up.
Listen, my man say 20 games is not enough. 20 games is not enough. My man, Buddy.
For who? Who said that?
I guess it's for Zach Wilson. He said 20 games is not enough. He said Wilson.
So if Zach was black, 20 games would be enough.
He said
if Zach's name was Tyrone, it'd be a fucking enough. It was Tyrone Wilson.
Hey, y'all know what it is already, man. Come on, we ain't even gonna get into all that, man.
Yep, oh boy, here comes the cancer.
Right, y'all be killing me, man. 20 games ain't enough. Come on, man. I done seen some black quarterbacks get thrown in the trash, man. Thrown in the trash. Yeah, let's get to the next game. Yeah. Let's get to the next
Atlanta and Washington. Washington just keep piling up wins and 13-19.
Look.
Tyler Heineke.
They're going another quarterback. He's Samoan. And this motherfucker just can't seem to win a fucking game. He is just terrible, yo. He is terrible as a quarterback, yo. He is holding them back.
Reception. Yeah.
He is holding them back, like literally. Like, let his ass go. He is literally holding them back.
So what you think? They should start Desmond Ritter? Where Ron Thomas at? Where Ron Thomas?
They need to start Desmond Ritter. You ain't losing nothing. You still got a chance to fight for this number 1 spot in this motherfucking division, but
yeah, it is up for grabs.
It's up for grabs. It's up for grabs, man.
It's definitely up for grabs, man.
But I got to give a shout out to Taylor Heineke. That's what happened when you bring a guy in that should be starting. You see the energy the team play with. You see how much they want to play for him. Fucking
Didn't I
rookie
say
running
that
back,
in the
running people over, running people the fuck over. Like, damn, like this is a truck stick off Mac.
Yeah. Oh, Brian
Didn't I
Robinson,
say
right?
that in the beginning? I remember me vividly saying, like, Taylor Heineke did not do anything to lose his job. He
No,
almost
but
beat the
they
Bucs.
fell in love with Carson
Like,
Wentz. That's all.
I'm looking like, are y'all watching the same quarterback I'm watching? Because he plays and he plays well. Like I said, if he had 2 more minutes on the clock, he would have beat the Buccaneers in the playoff. Like, so I'm looking like I don't understand why y'all bringing in a new quarterback, and it's Carson Wentz at that. Like, come on, man.
Everybody keep falling in love with Carson Wentz.
Like, it's not like it's a lateral movement or a worse move if you ask me, but it's showing now. So,
yeah. So Washington now worked themselves to 7-5 record. Yeah, 7-5 record, and actually find themselves in the wild card right now. The playoff would have started today. They'll be in a wild card, and we're representing the NFC East. We'll have, if right now, if the playoff would have started today, we'll have 4 teams, all 4 teams in the playoff. Crazy, straight crazy. But that shows you how the NFC East is playing. And as I'm saying, just say the best division in football right now, the NFC East beast.
Greatest division in NFL history. Greatest division in NFL history.
Rex Ryan was right. How are you scared? How are you second year starting and not a team captain, Zach Wilson? That is. The Buccaneers. Where AB at? AB, are you still here, AB?
No, he said he ain't want to hear that shit.
Oh, and overtime lose a tough one to the Cleveland Browns. 17-23. Chubbs punching in that touchdown to seal that game for the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns team, that's getting ready for next week for they starting quarterback, Deshaun Watson, to come back on the field, and that's a good way for them to pick up a win against the Bucs team. So inconsistent. Shout
out to Jacoby Brissett. He caught a pancake this weekend. I hope y'all saw
it. Chubb's the best running back in the game. Yeah, some people say that Chubbs is definitely the best running back in the game right now. But yeah, what's the name? Njoku with that one-hand catch, touchdown catch. Yesterday. I think to tie the game up. And the percentage. Yeah. So man. So Brissett, man, he did what he had to do. It was not a winning record, he ended with a 4-7 record, but every week he put his team in position to win. There was not a lot of games they got blown out in, they was in most of all the games. So, and now got to hand the reins over to Chubbs, man. I'm not. I say Chubbs. Deshaun Watson come next week when they play the Houston Texans.
They got a bye week this week.
Oh, they got a bye week this week. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, the Buck. And I thought the bye was over.
No, the bye ain't over to week 14. That's the last bye. They got to do a better job with the buys, but the last bye.
No, I got the Texans right here playing this Sunday.
Yeah, but you ain't got the Browns playing.
They playing the Browns this Sunday.
Oh, is this Sunday? Oh, I thought it was a bye.
Nah, he playing this Sunday. 12-4. They're playing this Sunday.
Oh, my bad.
Who is the hottest team in the league right now?
What was your question? My bad.
Nah, Josh. Josh saying who's the hottest team in the league right now.
Hey, remember I said this. I said weeks ago, y'all laughed at me. I said the Raiders have a chance to make the playoffs. Y'all looking at me like, ha ha ha. It's all fun and games. Is it still funny?
Nah. At that performance,
the 49ers are the hottest team in the league right now.
I think so. 49ers. I have to agree with that. 49ers. Yeah, they beating jokers. They're beating.
Hey, I got right back. I'm sorry, the Bengals too. Bengals started off 0-2, but they on the roll.
Winning that NFC North right now, AFC North right now. So Green Bay still haven't had. Green Bay still haven't had a bye yet. Oh, so the byes are not over. Okay, in 2 weeks it's a bye. Okay, so I was wrong then. Because you know why? Then I agree with what you were saying. Because they said he was coming. He'll be back after the bye, right? Deshaun Watson, right?
Yeah, but that's what I was sitting there. I was thinking the same shit. And I was like, I didn't get it. I still don't get it. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I read the wrong schedule. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So I thought the byes is over, but nah, the byes are not over. He said, I got my man Buddy on here on IG saying they are not over. Bye, it's not over, and you got Josh saying Green Bay still haven't got on a bye yet. So, and the team, your team definitely needed Josh. About look at things. As we move along, Stacks is just talking about the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders. How my man Chris Burton.
Watch these sneak into the playoffs.
Oh
Watch.
man.
Watch.
Overtime. A walk-off.
Raiders.
A walk-off touchdown run by Jacobs. Whoever had my man Jacobs, man.
Hey, shout out to Josh Jacobs. Shout out to Tulsa, Oklahoma. That was my home for the past 8 years. That's all they talk about. That boy is a dog for real.
Yeah. Yesterday, these was a couple of top performers, but his performance, oh man. I went against him in one of my fantasy leagues, and I'm like, oh man, I ain't looking at that league no more. He had
man, we was playing against him. I played one of the Walkers had him in DraftKings, man. You know how you do the DraftKings weekly. Waka Flocka.
Yo, dude had 229 yards rushing, 74 yards receiving, total of 303 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Like I said, he had a walk-off touchdown, the 86-yard run to seal the game for the Raiders. And he been having a good year on the low. A lot of people don't talk about him a lot. When you talk about the top running backs, you hear a lot Derrick Henry, Chubbs, and Barkley this year.
Didn't they say they weren't going to pick up his option at the end of the year?
Yeah,
somebody gonna pick us up though. Somebody gonna pick us up. Somebody gonna pick it. Because everybody keep talking about how trash the Raiders were for them draft picks. Like, be honest with you, they only missed on one. I don't feel as though they missed on the safety, but they wanted to get rid of the safety. I actually like
Abrams. I like the Abrams. I like the Abrams too.
Yeah, but now they missed on that fucking DN. They missed badly on that DN.
You talking about Colin Farrell?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He had a big day yesterday. Derek Carr, 3 touchdown passes, also 2 interceptions. Opened the game up with an interception to set up the first score for the Seattle Seahawks. And Kenneth Walker, who had a decent day yesterday, scored 2 touchdowns for the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, the Cardinals and the Panthers got a bye this week. Okay. Why
so
only 2 teams though? That's a good thing.
Packers picked up.
Packers gotta do a better job of it.
Packers picked up Abrams. Okay, I didn't know that. That must have just happened. Probably because the kid Savage got hurt last night for them in that game. So
they picked him up. Because Radley got cut.
Okay.
And like 2 days later, yeah.
So
what's the next one?
Okay, let me go back to the games. It was the Chargers and the Cardinals game.
Yeah, that was the game to find out what coach was gonna get fired. But I got it. Let me say it because I don't never say this. So let me say it. Justin Herbert, you played a hell of a fucking game. You do some shit that was crazy, but you played a hell of a fucking game.
Make sure I'm recording. This is recorded, right?
I'm just letting you know, Justin Herbert, you played a hell of a fucking game. You played a QB1 game, baby. I gotta give it to you.
Ooh.
I talk shit about you all the time, but you played a QB1 game.
Look at that. Giving credit to Justin Herbert. I thought I never see the day. Yeah, 274 yards, 3 touchdowns in that game. The Silver win. And talking about coaches going for 2, I feel like everybody was going for 2 points today to seal the game. They went for 2, and he connected with Gerald Everett in that game. to put them up 1 point. And
Oh, they
Arizona.
go AB. Get the fuck out of here. We talked about everything else. Then he come out of here out the blue. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Oh man, Falcons, Bears, Packers, Colts, Saints, and Commanders week 14 by. And all
That's
those.
the last of the boss.
Oh wow.
That's gonna fuck up a lot of fantasies right there. God damn.
I hope that ain't playoff time.
No. Everybody push their shit back now to 15, 16, and 17 is playoff time now.
Yeah. But man, and then Chargers, man. Keenan Allen catching touchdown passes yesterday. Good to see Keenan Allen catching touchdown passes, man. But yeah, man, the Chargers a much needed win. And my man Kingsbury, I think he'll be out of that job. Yeah, I think he'll be out of the job.
You out of a job, man. You got to win in December, man. If you're supposed to win that game, that shit wasn't supposed to happen. I don't give a fuck what you say. That shit wasn't supposed to happen. They had no offensive line to block y'all when y'all was doing the motherfucking blitzing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just should have just kept blitzing his ass to get back there. But like I said, Justin Herbert found a way, played a hell of a fucking game.
Yeah.
He let his nuts hang that day. His nuts hang.
All right, we gotta get past these games. We got like a couple of minutes left, like 12 minutes left. Chargers. 49ers, New Orleans Saints, 13-0. The 49ers on a record-setting pace. This is the fourth game in a row they haven't allowed a touchdown in the second half of the game. Their defense is just playing outstanding right now, and they definitely came to play, man. So, and like Dan said, they probably are the hottest team in football right now.
And shout out to the Saints for keep losing. Thank you, Saints.
Saints, they just can't get out their way. They could have scored, but Hufanga caused that fumble on Alvin Kamara. So my man Buddy saying Dalton is in their way. Andy Dalton, oh man. And another hot team, Kansas City Chiefs, beat the Los Angeles Rams 26-10.
How do y'all feel about the quarterback for the Rams yesterday?
He didn't look too bad. I feel like, with some quarterbacks, they try to not do too much with them. As they first career start. And I felt like they didn't release him, let him play. They were just keeping the game. It didn't look like they didn't want to get blown out, basically. They just didn't want him to make that couple of big mistakes in the game. But I felt like he played well to me. Bryce Perkins.
I think I think he needs some he gonna need some more reps. Definitely gonna need some. I guess he's gonna get them for the rest of the season. So
yeah. I don't think they're gonna roll Stafford and them out there no more. You see Allen Robinson, who just is gonna have season-ending surgery.
And shout out to them 4 o'clock games, because all them 4 o'clock games.
Oh yeah, they always good. They
always good. They all got me paid. Shout out to them 4 o'clock games. Now let's get to these Thanksgiving games so we get it over with. And let's start with the Detroit. I was sitting here at the Greasy Spoon in Detroit. You know what I mean? And I was just about June. I'm telling you, June. Mm-hmm. I was on my way on the fucking train. You hear me?
Yeah.
I was on my way on the train, but they lost it in the last minute. There it goes.
Oh man. Yeah, they did, man. 28-25. They got it done, man. Josh Allen and Diggs, man, winning time, man. He definitely stepped up, man. Diggs definitely caught one of those touchdowns to tie the game up. So the Bills definitely pulled it out on winning 2 in Detroit in 1 week. So shout out to the Buffalo Bills. Then you had this game right here, the New York Giants against the Cowboys. Tell the 2 halves in this game. The Giants definitely looked good in the first half, even went into the halftime with a 13-7 lead, and Dallas made their adjustments. Started throwing to all 8 tight ends. Felt like their tight ends was open every play. CeeDee Lamb I think he's still catching one-handed catches out there.
That's his thing. I keep
Yeah,
telling you that he arm fight with this hand and he catch with this one. It's gonna cost him now. I'm telling you, it's
Dallas
gonna
went
cost him.
28-20. I was having a good Thanksgiving day till this happened. This one kind of hurts because it is the Cowboys, and y'all know me. I can't stand. Was one team I can't stand in sports. Period. It's the Dallas Cowboys. So
They
yeah,
fine with me. They can do whatever they want.
yeah, they pulled it out, man. They did on the defense. Like I said, they made adjustments in the second half, and the defense stepped up and closed it out for them.
Okay.
So Dallas, they got some the next 3 games are against AFC South teams, Colts, Texans, and the Jaguars until they play Philadelphia on Christmas Eve.
Oh, okay. So they gotta go against all the running teams.
Yeah,
They got all running teams all December, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Challenge they run defense for real.
Yeah. Then the nightcap was the New England Patriots visiting the Minnesota Vikings, 26-33. Jefferson having another big game. They actually scored the first touchdown in this game, and Cousins won on prime time, y'all.
Yeah, give it up for Cousins. Win on prime time. So for all those people that say Cousins can't win on prime time, no, he just couldn't beat the Eagles. That's all it was. Right?
Cousins definitely pulled it out. And like I said, Jefferson 139 yards and 1 touchdown. I seen somebody put a post. Jefferson should be the number 1 player in fantasy next year, hands down. Let's
I
see.
wasn't drinking
though. Yeah. So as we move along, who's your QB1? Who's your QB2 and who's your QB3?
I'm gonna go Justin Herbert, Mike White.
Ooh.
And who had the worst performance as a QB?
Bryce Perkins don't count.
No, I ain't kidding, man. He did what he could do.
Andy Dalton been on this list as a QB3 too many times. Kyle Allen did not have a bad game. Travis Simeon. You can't put quarterbacks like that, backups. You can't put backups on QB3.
I guess we're going to put Aaron Rodgers there.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers. Oh, he did do 2 interceptions in that game.
2 interceptions, man.
It do too. I'm trying to dang. Let me see. I feel like somebody was even worse. Russell Wilson do.
Yeah, but he on there a lot too.
Yeah, 142 yards, 1 touchdown yesterday. Wow, what
about what you call him? What about your boy Danny Jones?
Andy? Nah,
Danny Jones.
Oh no, he had a bad game. He have a bad game.
I couldn't remember. That's why I was asking.
Smith, no.
Marcus Mariota?
You can put Mariota up there.
Marcus Mariota. Okay.
He ain't thrown no interception yesterday. Oh, he did throw 1 yesterday. You could put it for throwing that pick right there.
I'm going with Aaron Rodgers though. Aaron Rodgers.
I go with Mariota. Mike White definitely should be up there as one of the top 2 quarterbacks. On June's Monday quarterback for that performance yesterday. 22 for 26, 313 yards, 3 touchdowns. That definitely deserve one of them QB spots, man. Definitely deserve one of those QB spots. So shout out to Mike White. As you see, Ethan saying QB3 Russell Wilson. He been on that list too many times, man. We ain't gonna do it to him like that. We do have Monday Night Football tonight, man. We got the old-fashioned AFC battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. Who do you have in this game, Dennis?
I'm riding with the Colts. Fuck it. I'm riding with the Colts.
Colts,
Jeff Saturday. I'm riding with Jeff Saturday.
Jeff Saturday galvanizing the
Jeff
team.
Saturday giving me hope, man, and I could be a fucking coach in the NFL. Come on, Jeff.
Man, 2.5-point favorites over the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know, man. Pittsburgh. I want to go with Pittsburgh, but because I feel like the more complete team, but
they are, but they just can't seem to get that shit together.
Nah,
but they almost did.
Yeah, I do have George Pickens as an anytime touchdown scorer tonight. So if y'all, for my betting peoples out there, George
Hugh Freeze,
Hugh,
New Auburn coach. That's
yeah.
what's up.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
I wonder what you call him to keep the job though.
Cadillac.
Yeah, I wouldn't really like to keep the job.
No, they ain't letting Cadillac keep that job, man. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We got a couple minutes left, but I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Jones Monday Quarterback, episode 12, man. Tomorrow I'll be on live, with Off the Top Sports from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Talking some good sports on there. College football is getting very interesting. Crazy weekend in college football. So we're definitely gonna talk about it tomorrow.
Definitely gotta talk about that crazy week college basketball too.
Oh, college basketball too. So we might get into that.
North Carolina took that loss.
My co-host B is a big North Carolina fan, so I definitely.
And he the one told me this is the better team in the team last year.
Yeah, they just ain't closing out games right now in Tar Heel Nation right now. So we'll definitely get into that. I see my man Davon on the check-in on IG say Steelers are taking this one. He's a Steelers fan. Thanks for tuning into the show. My man Alex say nice job. Keep up the good work. My brother June. My man Alex, Giants fan right there. So we on 6 to 8 p.m. Then at 8 p.m. we got Talk Your Wish Tuesday. Then what's going on Talk Your Wish Tuesday this week?
Talk Your Wish Tuesday this week. We're doing top 10 female movies that are mainly around surrounded by a female. Like female's the main actress on there.
Okay.
Like Set It Off.
Okay. So definitely be tapped into that. So is Dennis gonna get a Nebraska Cornhusker shirt now?
No, Matt Rule could go wherever he want to go. I'm not getting no shirt. I didn't have a Baylor shirt either.
Oh man.
Moneyline the Colts.
You got somebody named Samuels Too Fly on IG saying F the Eagles.
Tell BJ Samuels he kissed my ass.
On that note,
there you go right there. Dirty motherfucker. There. I just noticed that.
Hey, sir. Explain this, sir. I've been waiting for you. Explain this.
No, now he ran off. Hey, yo, he ran, yo.
Yo, listen. Real shit, yo. I'm about sick of you two motherfuckers. Every time we lose a game, y'all want to keep trying to bash the Eagles. I mean, the Ravens and shit. Fuck, y'all know we suck in the fourth quarter. All right, we fucked up, right? And you can put it on. I mean, yeah, we in getting the red zone, kicking field goals. That shit don't fucking add up. You know it like I know it, all right? But every week, we ain't going to sit here and keep talking about the motherfucking Ravens, yo. I'm going to start slapping the shit out of both of y'all, yo.
Hey, yo, let's stop talking about the fucking Ravens. You said y'all only going to have 3 losses.
I did say that, and I went on there and said I fucked up.
And I even talk about how close that field goal was.
Sir, he kicked 70s in fucking warm-ups and shit.
He
had that shit, yo. Listen.
He must have, you know what happened? He ate the food at the fucking Jaguar Stadium. I don't blame him. I'm blaming the food that he ate at the Jaguar Stadium.
Oh, man.
I'm blaming the food you got on.
Hey, we got the What's Next podcast coming up, man. So stay locked into it. We out. Deuces.
Yeah, God bless. Good night, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Ethan. Ethan did hit me up and was like, hey, you good, bro? Man,